Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're listening from. I'm Purnima, product consultant for XfilesPro. Joining us today is Sambat, who heads the marketing team at XfilesPro. Hi, Sambat. It's great to have you here.
Hey, hi Purnima. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you, Sambat. Thank you for joining us today, Sambat. So, before we begin, let me quickly introduce XfilesPro to you. So we have been ISV partners for Salesforce for over 10 years with multiple document and data management applications on App Exchange. XfilesPro is a comprehensive document management application for Salesforce. Currently, we have two robust document management apps live on App Exchange, one that manages your storage by integrating with external platforms, and the other for DocGen and DLM. In this webinar, we will be walking you through the latest capabilities around document lifecycle management. So, the key takeaways from this webinar will be an overview on document lifecycle management, its importance. We will show you all the new Xfiles Pro capabilities, a short demo on how the product works, followed by a Q&A session. For the next 30 minutes, you'll get insights on what, why, and how document lifecycle management why you need document lifecycle management, the solution we offer, and how it streamlines the process of your document from creation to storage. So we are all familiar with the word lifecycle, right? So for us, it's the process from birth to incarnation. The beginning and ending stage for us, it's for everyone, it's same. Like we are born and then it's incarnation. But the purpose we serve in the process, the in between, is different. So the same can be said for documents. Although they go through the same life cycle, like document creation, collaboration and review, approval and e-signature, and then finally you store it, you archive it, and compliance. But each document serves different purpose. Say for a code, it has a different purpose. Say for invoice, it's different. For NDA, it's different. It's used by multiple teams in an organization. So every document has its purpose. But why do you need document lifecycle management? Why is it important? Let's assume we have two companies, right? Say company A, they're not using document lifecycle management. So what was the potential? What was the challenges they went through? First things first, time. Time is of the essence. In this fast-paced world, we all know how important time is. Manually generating documents, copy pasting data from Google Sheets or wherever you've stored it from takes a lot of time. You're switching between apps, you are copying it, you're pasting it, you don't know if you're doing it right. So you are going back and forth, you're mentally frustrated. So what happens is you are not sure if it is the right thing, so you send it for approval again consumes a lot of time, right? You have to go back to your manager, you have to mail him, he's occupied with a lot of things. He approves, he say he reviewed it, and it comes back to you again, and then again you have to make changes, and again you're sending a mail. All this is consuming time, and it is prone to a lot of errors. Collaboration became very difficult for this company, and the closures became very slow. Sales cycle, especially for the sales team, everything needs to be done faster. Like we cannot take days together to generate a document. So this was a tedious task for this company. And also and also while they were generating documents, say they generated the documents, who the access control became very difficult for them. So who is doing what on the document? Does the right person have the right control over the document? You don't need everyone, they did not need everyone to have edit access, they did not need everyone to view the document. That was also a problem. And for every growing business, documents grow, and that is a good sign. The higher the documents, it is a good sign for the company, right? So storing this in their Salesforce org not only consumes a lot of space, but buying that additional storage in Salesforce, we all know that is going to cost us a lot of money, which is a risk factor for all the companies. That is why you need a document lifecycle management. What happened to company B because they were using document lifecycle management was It streamlined the entire process from template creation, getting review and approval, e-signature. They were able to keep their documents up to date. They made sure the employees were working on the same document, the updated document. Collaboration became very easy for this company, right? So they were able to collaborate with internal users as well as external users. So if the external users needed to view their documents, they were able to view the documents. Everything was streamlined, everything was in a proper order. And they were also integrating Salesforce with an external storage system. So they didn't have to pay more money just to keep their files in the org. They moved it easily to whatever external storage they were using. So this is why we need a document lifecycle management tool, because it makes life simple. Like, we all want a simplified life, right? So that is why you need a very well thought document lifecycle management. So this is all about document lifecycle management. From here on, I'm handing it over to Sambit. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Purnima. Thank you for helping us understand what are the key challenges if we do not have a TLM application in place, and what are the benefits when you are using a TLM application. Moreover, this is going to impact your sales process. If you have a TLM app in place, this is really going to help you to improve the sales, close the deals faster. So on a high level, this is going to improve the efficiency as well. Let me take you through the next slide. If you know XfilesPro, you might be well aware of our document storage and collaboration app, which has been there in the market for last 10 years. So we have multiple customers using XfilesPro to integrate their external storage like SharePoint, S3, OneDrive, Google Drive to store Salesforce documents. But yeah, this new application, though it was there before just as a document generation app, but recently we have developed this entire DLM suite. So I'm going to focus more on this in this particular webinar. If you want to know more about the other products and other capabilities, definitely we are going to cover that in the upcoming sessions. So let's begin. Let's talk about the phases that I'm going to talk. The first part is the template creation. So any blockchain or DLM app will have the template management thing for the in the beginning. So now when it comes to the template creation, this also requires review and approval process. Then the next step is once your template is ready, reviewed, approved, it's ready to use. It's ready to generate the required document. So that also passes through multiple phases like review, approval, e-signature, and at the end it's about the document generation. So I'm going to cover all these three things. So I'm going to show you a few quick, videos where you can see the entire app, how the things have been streamlined. So let's begin with the template creation, review, and approval thing. Okay, so you can see here, this is the home page of the XfilesPro document map. To click on the button and you can here, create a new template. Before I show you the template, you can see a tab, template approval setup. You can, before start using this application, you need to do the basic setups like setting up the reviewers, approvers, everything. So once that is done, you need to start with the template creation. So here I'm going to create a template called MSA. I can choose the object. You can choose any object. I'm going to choose account object. You can give a description, maybe MSA for sales. This is for your internal reference. Click on next. You can see data source. The next, you need to add the data source. Here, I'm going to choose account. You can add the data source from the object. Click on next. And you need to choose the fields that you want to fetch the data from. First, name. Then we need few fields related to billing, billing state. The next one is billing city. We can change the state. After that, we need the postal code and also the creator date. So you can add source from your SQL also. So we are going to fetch the details from here. Click on next. You can drag and drop the file here. In our case, we're going to upload it. Click on new and upload the template. So you can see MSA inside your document component. You can see the fields here. Just need to copy it and paste it over here. And always preview it. Anytime you want to preview, we have given this option in all the pages in order to ensure that your document is always intact, though it's a completely automated process. But for your reference, you can always preview this. Template is ready to preview. You can click on close and you can save it. So now the next phase begins. Your template is created. Now it's in draft mode because the review and approval is still pending. Now, in order to send it for review, you need to click on it and submit for approval. So approval name, you just need to put, instead here I'm just putting a standard user, submitted. So the approval is going to get one email notification. We can go back. You can see the status, approval is in progress. So here you can click from your email box. You can click on the approve or reject. If you want any changes, you can click on reject here. But in this case, I'm going to approve it. So here I'm not going to set up multiple approval process. So that's why I'm going to click on the next. So you can see, you can come back to the app and you can see the status has changed now. It is approved. Now you can activate the template. So your template is live. So it's a very simple process. You saw different things here, like the templates are created by the sales rep. Then it went to the sales manager for the review, and finally, once the template is approved, ready to use, we have changed it to active. So now your template is active. So next phase is the lifecycle management. Here there are also multiple review, approval, eSign, and document pages. I'm going to quickly show you this. So you can see, let's go back to the same object. I would click on accounts. I'll choose one company. Go to the document component. You can see the MSA. Here, you need to click on the generate document. See, look at here. You need to set up the reviewer. So here I'm putting sales manager. His email ID. You can see this button of add. You can add multiple reviewers and approvers as well. You can also set up the hierarchy, who is going to be the first level of reviewer, second level of reviewer. So they are going to get the notification as per that. So add, you can see the reviewer is added. Next, we need to set up the approval process. Here, we need to send the MSA to the customer. So I'm just putting the customer. I'm putting the same email ID for your reference so that I can show you. Here, you can request for eSign. Now save it. Your document is generated. And now you can see the phase, it is at generation process. So you can preview it. And close. Now you need to submit it for review. So you have already given the reviewer details. So you can see the status here. It's at the under review process. So your reviewer might have already got one email to review the document and to approve. Here you can see the reject button. You can put your comments here. If you want any changes, you can reject it. It will go back to the owner. But here I'm going to approve it. Yes, you can submit. Your response has been successfully submitted. Now you need to go back to your app, and again you can see the status of the MSA. Now the review process is done. Now the next phase is you need to send it for approval. See, the review is been done by the sales manager. So for approval, it will go to the customer. It's already the details has been given. So your customer is similarly going to get one email where They need to review the MSA as well as we have requested for the e-signature. So you can see e-signature here. You can put your eSign, and once done, your MSA is ready to use. Copy and paste it wherever it is required. So done and click on approve. The signature has been embedded in the document. Now you are ready for approval. Submit. So that's it. It's a very simple process. You can go back. You can see it here. We are given the audit log. You can see the entire audit history, who, when, what, and your document is ready to get generated. It's a one click. Hit this button. You can see the status, all done. It has passed all the pages, document generation, review, approval. You can again have a preview, final preview if you want to see. You can see the e-signature as well. Just close it and you can generate the document. That's it. It's a very simple process. Um, let me tell you what is the next phase. Once your document is generated, usually what customers do, they want to store it. So there are two options that you have. The option one, you can save it within a Salesforce, but we always recommend our customers to keep it outside of Salesforce because it will open a lot of other doors for you. You know the storage limitation that Salesforce has, so you can store in any of these external systems. So what are the benefits? I'm going to tell you on a very high level. These are the typical benefits that our customers are getting when they are moving their documents outside of Salesforce. First thing is the storage cost saving, which is one of the key challenges when it comes to document management in Salesforce, considering the limited storage space. So you can move the files that are being generated through DocuSign to your external storage. Let's say you're using SharePoint. So you can move all the documents and keep it on the SharePoint. At the same time, this will help you to move files from your other Salesforce app like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud. If you're using any third-party application from AppExchange, your files will move from there as well. You can move files from your field agent. You can move files generated through your community users as well. So on top of that, you're going to get a lot of additional benefits. The first thing is, your documents are going to be highly organized under folders, subfolders. You'll get a tagging feature. Security is going to definitely get improved as we offer a lot of additional security features like folder file preserve, role-based access management, audit logs, and there are a lot of other features that can help you to improve the overall document security. Collaboration is one of the key factors when it comes to managing your document. So there are a lot of features inside XfilesPro that will help to improve the overall document collaboration part, like auto file and folder syncing, seamless sharing. So sharing is one of the key things that we have seen a lot of use cases where customers want to ensure the sharing feature is there. So here we give additional security when it comes to the sharing part. We usually give password protected sharing, where you can share the document with any of the internal or external user by giving them a password. Document search, view, review, preview, all these things, and you can also view the documents within your Salesforce. Remember, though your documents are outside of a Salesforce, still you can view it within Salesforce. So this is all about the application. As I said, we have two apps. We have completely shown the DLM part, and this is an add-on where it will take care of the storage challenges as well. So we are opening our Q&A session. I would like to hand it over to Purnima here. Purnima, if you can just grab it from here.
Thank you, Sambar, for giving us an overview on how automated document generation can streamline the whole process. So I see we have some questions. So one of our questions is, I think somebody can answer this. How do both of these applications work together? If we want to use both storage management and DLM, what do we need to do?
See, it depends on your business need. We have customers using both, and also we have customers who are only using the storage application, and there are customers who are using DocGen and DLM application. But I would recommend to use both of these in order to transform your entire document management within Salesforce. this is definitely a ROI booster. But yeah, but there are, it depends, it solely depends on your business. If you need to, to generate document, this is a solution. But at the same time, if you are only concerned about, how to optimize your storage and maybe give the collaboration part a little more important, then obviously you can go for the main XfilesPro application.
Right. So it's like using XfilesPro and XfilesPro DocuPrime is like a whole suite, like everything you need for your document management.
Exactly.
Okay. So one of our other question is, okay, this is an interesting question. Can we use any third-party e-signature instead of the built-in one since we already
Yeah.
have an e-signature app in place?
Yes. Certainly, you can use. We have customers who are using DocuSign and Adobe Sign, any third party e-signature. If you already have, then definitely you can integrate that with document. We are going to give it. We are going to do it for you, and you can use that as well.
Okay. So our other question is it possible to customize all the templates and can they be tailored to meet specific industry or business needs?
Definitely. For example, I'm going to give you example of the same account object. If you want to create MSA, or then if you want to create some invoice or codes, anything, so it can be done. You can completely customize that. On the other side, let's talk about another use case. If you have different MSAs for different industry customers, so you can also do that. So templates are completely customizable as this has been built by you. So I think that that's a pretty straightforward. You can customize the way you want. You can customize to the extent you want.
I have another question. Can we have multiple reviewers and approvers? Yes, definitely. You can have as many as reviewers and approvers you want, depending on your requirements. Okay. There's another question, Samvit. Can X-Files Pro handle different types of documents?
I assume you mean by different types of documents means like different uh, use case. For example, if you need a work order or invoice, codes, or agreements or contract, anything, I think that's pretty much possible. You can create any type of document using XfilesPro document. We have customers from various industries. They are using the product for different use cases for different type of documents. Uh, Typically, what I've seen, like it's been used more for sales, like sales document, a contract, agreement, MSA, and all, or maybe work order for service. And also, we have customers from the recruitment industry who use this product for to generate offer letters and all. We have customers from industries like retail, or I mean maybe who are we were having multiple vendors, so they use this product to completely manage their vendor, like those vendor agreements, vendor renewal letters, so all those things. So yeah, so definitely you can do.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Sanbit. Due to shortage of time, we won't be taking a lot of questions. But if you do have any questions, we will drop our details in the comment section. You can mail it to us, and we will reach back to you. Uh, so, can we go to the next slide? Okay, so we've come to the end of our webinar. I'll touch you through what and all happened till now. So Sambit ran us to how X-Files Pro DocuPrime can generate your documents in just simple steps. It's user friendly. It's very simplified. You don't need a lot of tech knowledge to generate documents. You can concentrate more on your uh, job, what really matters to your business the most. Template creation, review, and approval process, everything under one application. It's easy. And we also spoke about, he also told you about how storing documents outside of Salesforce helps boost collaboration, enhances efficiency. This is all for today, guys. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Like I said, our details will be dropped in the comment section. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your busy schedule and being a part of this webinar. We really, really appreciate it. I hope this was an insightful session. If you want to know more about how DLM can transform your business, feel free to reach out, guys. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.